Hi there, thanks for checking out the Akron News Now update today. I'm Lindsay McCoy. Our Wahoo Week coverage continues with an interesting contest and a one-on-one with Grady Sizemore. But in our first top local story today, a woman crashed her Toyota Celica into a Walgreens in Perry Township on Thursday when her brakes just didn't work. The Canton Repository reports 72-year-old Norma Stitch was trying to park her car at the drugstore, but she struck the building when her car accelerated. Police didn't cite her as the crash was likely due to a result of a car defect. And some interesting economic statistics for the city of Akron. One of the nation's top economic forecasters paid a visit Thursday to size up the city's future on the nation's economy. Ross Duvall, Executive Director of Research at the Milken Institute, told a University of Akron audience that our region is in a better position than most of the rest of Ohio to develop a successful future for high-tech economies. Now, Akron's highest ranking was the second in the nation, right behind Austin, Texas, and the #1 non-science and engineering students attending colleges and universities. Akron also ranks 17th nationally among cities in the number of people with bachelor's degrees. Way to go. And our city ranks 21st in the nation in the number of people with high-tech jobs. A Louisiana retirement fund is asking a federal judge in Pittsburgh to stop Akron-based First Energy's proposed $4.7 billion takeover of a Western Pennsylvania electric company. Now, the retirement system claims that its Allegheny Energy stock is being undervalued in the deal. And Akron's First Energy wants to combine the companies to serve over 6 million customers from Ohio all the way to New Jersey. This deal is expected to close within 13 months. And a former Akron City employee executed in 2002 for other murders has been linked to the 1981 death of a 12-year-old Tina Harmon of Creston. Now, Wayne County Sheriff Thomas Maurer and the state officials say the results of new DNA testing reconfirmed the belief that Robert Buell was responsible for Harmon's rape and murder. Harmon's family came to Maurer in December of 2008 asking for a review of this case, not believing at the time that Buell was the killer. And our Wahoo Week coverage continues, and it comes to a close with an exclusive one-on-one with a player who's been favored by the ladies. Grady Sizemore sits down and talks about last season and the season ahead.
It's tough to deal with injuries. Obviously, it was no secret, towards the end of the year that, I had some injuries that were going on, and like I said, I'm just looking forward to being healthy this year and getting back in the field.
And for the second year in a row, the Wahoo Week pancake eating contest. Need I say any more? We go now to Akron News Now's Ed Esposito for full coverage in Goodyear, Arizona.
Hi, this is Ed Esposito with coverage from Avondale, Arizona. We need a media pass for this because it's pancake throwdown time. Now, before we start today's competition, we do have an expert, someone who knows all about competition, with some tips on how to be a winner.
I'm facing an uphill battle. You've seen my competition. What would you say my chances are today?
If this was an even playing field, I don't like your chances as much, but I think you've made some great adjustments, and with the game plan you have set forth, I think you got a great chance.
In terms of psychological warfare, how difficult can that be for anybody, much less someone in this type of situation?
I mean, in a pancake situation, the last thing you really want is pressure, because if you start getting those knots in your stomach, there's less space for the pancakes. So whatever you got to do to stay just kind of tension-free, it's vital for your success.
All right, now that we've heard from the pros, let's get last year's defending champion Tim Alcorn, challenger Jim Rosenhaus, trying to stop the 3-in-a-row curse that has plagued him. It's the 2010 Pancake Throwdown next.
I believe we each had the volcano last year, which was the 3 pancakes, the 2 link sausages, the 2 pieces of bacon, and the 2 eggs.
I've got no response to that whatsoever. This year's a new year. He's resting on his laurels.
I don't think Rosie's in Alcorn's league. I mean, this is like the scrappers against the tribe.
He just doesn't quite do it. It's a shame. It's a doggone shame.
Sweet cream. If you're going to go, you got to go all the way. You got to go with the sweet cream.
The sash squat is bigger than that.
So we got 3 there. We got 3. We got 3.
So we're starting with 3. I figure I'm going to get through. I'm going to get through the plate so fast. I don't want the glare from the empty plate to hamper anything that comes later in terms of putting more pancakes on there.
It won't work. He knows he's defeated. He knows he's done. He tries the psychological mind games. It's over.
We love to deliver each meal just the way you order it. If you didn't say wow when your meal arrived, you probably ordered toast.
Tim, among the two of you, you are the first to be served. Is that an indication? Is that an omen?
I would say the psychological pendulum has now swung my way. Again, just
Yeah. Very impressed with the way Alcorn came on in the closing cake. Cut down the lead. The Rosie jumped out after putting 4 down. Look at he split. The key is the syrup with Alcorn. The key is the slow, methodical pace of Rosenhaus.
You can put down that slab of ham down.
Okay, so far, plate number 1, Alcorn. Plate number 1, Rosenhaus. 2 empty plates. Waiting for another round of destiny.
Like my work is done here.
I don't think we're done here.
Just so there's no doubt.
How are those?
with this bite, the belt remains mine.
Take this to the jury to settle this once and for all.
Okay, Commissioner, ask for the vote.
Jury, vote. Oh, Rosie's cheating.
Bobby D turned it down on Rosie. Look, even when he stops trash talking, he's still eating. Even when he declares victory, he still eats.
With this bite, 3-time defending champion. Rosie, here's to you, buddy.
I hope you can sleep tonight.
Wow, those pancakes look good, but that's a lot of food. On to our Akron area forecast. Mild temperatures will be in store for our weekend, with rain showers possible, so keep those umbrellas handy. I say it all the time, but I always forget one. A high of 63 degrees today, a greater chance for showers overnight and into Saturday morning. High of 51 degrees on Saturday. As we take a look at our 5-day forecast, yes, our temperatures are going to drop a little bit, but not too much. On Sunday, 47 degrees, we have a chance for showers, but Monday, mostly cloudy skies. 49, and Tuesday the sun comes back out, high 50 degrees. And now it's time for our Friday flicks. Sometimes movies can look so bad in the previews, and then when you go to see them, they actually can be worse. But according to AkronNewsNow's movie review expert Scott Wynn, a new comedy in theaters this weekend may actually be worth your admission price.
Do you know what your problem is, Kirk?
What?
You're a moodle.
A moodle?
A man poodle.
The trend of R-rated comedies continues. Last year, The Hangover was such a huge success. This looks like an attempt at this year's Hangover. It's the story of Kirk and Molly. Kirk's a dork. Molly's a solid 10. She shows interest in Kirk, and no one can believe that he is dating her.
Oh, look at this. Yes.
Thanks, Kirk.
It's the trials and tribulations of Kirk as he weaves in and out of this relationship. Does it have a happy ending? You'll have to find out. Sophomoric at times, yes.
You're
Harsh
not
at times.
To be on your phone. It's bad for the plane.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a plane doctor? No? So shut the hell up.
Nowhere near as harsh as The Hangover, but this is not When Harry Met Sally either. Overall, she's out of my league. It's kind of guilty pleasure fun.
Molly is a hard 10. Meanwhile, the guy's a 5.
Continue to follow AkronNewsNow.com for the latest local news, for news online, on demand now. And don't forget, you can also follow our latest news updates on Facebook and Twitter, too. For Akron News Now, I'm Lindsay McCoy.